Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. We are in this super stadium for a super club, truly one of the iconic buildings of 21st century sport, the Allianz Arena. And already we're underway here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got...
Has a pop! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Griezmann. Barcelona are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Titi. So it is still 0-0. Looking to hit the front line. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's got through. Here it comes. He's made sure that that won't get through. Hoists it forward. Vidal. And it's played forward. Messi. Nelson Semedo. Vidal just brushed off the ball there. Tries to get it forward quickly. Ball through needs to be good here. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Vidal gets it back. PK. Titi. And the first 45 minutes are up. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Forward it goes. It's got paid to a promising move. Vidal. Cuts it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. deftly done. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And it's Messi. And here's Griezmann. And the weighted pass.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Barcelona making another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle. Colo merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. That is terrific skill. Hoists it forward. Kike knocks it away. Massive lead! Oh, it's in! Finally! 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 It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Colo take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Luis Suarez. Big chance! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Suarez brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Colo are on the verge of a pretty special win, but they've got some hanging on to do here. Cut out in the nick of time. Rakitic. And that will be the final act. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, and that was enough. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Jordi Alba. He's got such searing pace, Peter. He gets to the byline in the blink of an eye, and from there his crosses are pinpoint and very hard to defend against. This opposition defence is going to have its work cut out, trying to keep him quiet.
Yeah, the scourge of so many strikers. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's through the middle. Tries a shot! Away from immediate danger. Puts it into the middle. Cut out in the nick of time. Forward it goes. Loses his balance and loses the ball. That's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Now, can he capitalise? Oh, shooting chance! And that would have been some goal.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Jordi Alba. Up towards the front line. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Nelson Semedo. And it's played forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's got options out wide. He's had a shot! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Piqué drives it forward. Arthur. Piqué. Vidal. And we've reached half-time. So neither team has broken through. It's certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Colo head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Not a team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we're already back underway here.
Colo can feel really happy with themselves. The chance! Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
Barcelona have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Colo get themselves into the lead.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Up for a throw. Hoists it forward. Gone for a throw-in. There's going to be another change here. There's the shot!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Barcelona getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Forward it goes. It's a loose ball.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Piqué goes looking.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
From Titi. Rakitic. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. He's made sure that that won't get through. Titi. Colo are minutes away from a notable win. He's picked him out. Has a goal! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Bit of a simple finish in the end. What are you thinking?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to take him out.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Colo could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Yeah.
They've done it! Deep into injury time!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona, and that is that.